In this negotiation tip, we'll take a quick look at the three phases that all negotiations should go through. And those three phases are, number one, preparation. We say in the training the only insurance you'll ever buy for a negotiation is how you prepare. The second step of the negotiation process is setting the stage, how you frame the negotiation, how you set the stage for the other party entering the negotiation. And then the last phase, and often the shortest phase, is actually negotiating the deal. So under step number one, preparing for a negotiation, you want to gather as much information as possible in advance prior to the negotiation, because once you get into a negotiation, the other party tends to withhold information from you. The second thing that you want to do is fill out the Knoll Negotiation Planner. That's located under the negotiation section of the Knoll Sales Coach under Templates. This is a form or template that you can fill out. It captures for you the most important information that you need in order to prepare yourself. Third thing that you want to do is map out the other side's style. How do they tend to negotiate? What have they done in the past? What's their style of doing business with you today? The more you know about their style, the better position you are to negotiate with them. And then the fourth step of preparation is to go in and share your plan with management. It adds to your confidence. They may think of something you hadn't thought of. It's a very important part of the preparation process for going into any important negotiation that you have. Second stage, phase two, is called setting the stage. In setting the stage, you are preparing to enter the negotiation. You're preparing yourself, and you're preparing, if you will, the mindset for the people that you will be negotiating with. That's where you set your anchors. Anchors such as pricing, inventory, amount of inventory available, what you see happening in the future. You need to preset those expectations in your client's mind, in your prospect's mind, going into the negotiation, because it benefits you once you get there. Next thing is you want to try to control and influence, if you can't control, the contextual factors. Who will be in the negotiation, where it will take place, when it will take place. We know in the media business that most of our negotiations take place either over the phone or at the buyer's desk, and in both cases, the buyer is advantaged. So maybe you want to move it out of there. If worst case scenario, over a lunch. Third thing, seed your critical information. In the setting the stage, this is where you're dropping information casually about areas where you're really tight, about how demand is increasing, about how prices are possibly going up in the future. You want to start seeding this critical information prior to the negotiation. Establish your timelines. Everyone has timelines, everyone has deadlines, and we know that when you put deadlines and timelines on your side of the negotiation for the other party, you create demand for the things that you're selling. And last but not least, insist on this integrative approach where both parties approach this as an opportunity to create a win-win, as opposed to going into a negotiation where both parties are trying to prove that their position is the right position, which means the other side's position is the wrong position. Phase three, you're actually negotiating the deal. Most important thing you will probably have to do inside a negotiation is modify your personal style. If you tend to be someone who moves very quickly and the other side moves slowly, you might need to slow down. If you like lots of detail and there's someone who's very expressive, you might have to back off on the detail and share a little personal information. Modifying your style, being willing to and having the ability to modify your style within a negotiation is critical. During a negotiation, you should never accept an initial offer. They're almost always the worst offer. There's something better behind it. When you accept the first offer, you send the signal to the person you're negotiating with that you're desperate. Test your assumptions. No matter what you assume going in, that I'm going to get what I got last time, that the market's going to be tough, that my competitors are cheaper. Test those assumptions going in and inside the negotiation. When someone asks you for a concession, you ask them for a concession in return. Near the end, drop in red herrings. Red herrings are new variables that you enter into the negotiation near the end that get the other party thinking differently about this negotiation. Don't be afraid to take calculated risk. If you want to win and you want to win more on your negotiations, take more risk. And last but not least, at or near the end of every negotiation from this day forward, nibble for just a little bit more. Worst case scenario, you get it.